We're going to make an easy enchilada casserole, which is some tortillas, taco seasoning, some mixed vegetables, some cauliflower, and some black beans. Sorry, I forgot those in the fridge. I'll grab those. Some little enchilada sauce, a little bit of salsa, and some nutritional yeast. Hey, are you trying to save money? I'm always trying to save money, and I'm trying to watch what I eat, and I'm trying to eat healthy, and I'm trying not to waste. You too? Me too. Let me show you how I go and do this. Come on in my kitchen. Well, you're already here. So you're already here. Have a seat. Grab a nice coffee. Grab a tea. Sit back. Let me show you what I do to try to save money, reduce my waste, and eat healthy. Hi, my name's Vicki-Lynne. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and scooch on over and hit that bell icon, because if you like eating a plant-based starch solution or a vegan diet, my recipes are all for you. And even if you don't, even you carnivores, you're going to like these recipes too. I guarantee it, because my husband's a carnivore and he likes my recipes. So welcome, welcome. And let me show you how I get into making my meals for the week and how I meal prep, basically. So here's one meal that I do for my meal prep. So the first thing I normally do is I make a plan, meal plan. I plan my meals. So before I even go grocery shopping and stuff, I see what's still left in my fridge, my pantry, what's in my freezer, what needs to be used, what's been in the freezer way too long that needs to get used or whatever. And I try to use those things up first, or I come up with ideas, check out Pinterest, check out my cookbooks, try to remember stuff that I really like that I haven't had in a while, stuff like that. So this is how this meal came about. I had black beans. They were in the freezer. I took them out because I wanted to make Buddha bowls. So now I still have black beans that I've used for Buddha bowls, but now I still have black beans that I need to use. So then I start looking in my freezer and my pantry, and I was like, ooh, I have enchilada sauce. Enchiladas would be really good. But I want to keep them oil-free, and I want them to be pretty nutritious. So I actually had some of these tortillas in the freezer. So I'm like, well, got to use those up, so that's perfect. And I had some taco seasoning mix, and I do have a recipe for taco seasoning mix. I can hook that up in here, so on one of my recipes, in one of my taco recipes. But I already have it, so I'm going to use it. And I always have frozen vegetables, so we're going to bump up the vegetables and the nutrition value, so we're going to put that in. And why not add some rice cauliflower to bump up the starch in it? And then we're just going to add some flavoring. We're going to need a little tomato paste. I don't know if I'm going to use all of this. I just kind of grabbed it to kind of see how I was going to bump up everything in the recipe. Nutritional yeast, for sure. I have an onion and some diced tomatoes with chilies. And I think we're good to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the onion or not. That would probably, I'd have to probably cook it a little bit. And I think I'm just going to do like a dump and go recipe, to be honest. So in my bowl, we're going to start. And we're going to dump and go. We don't have to make fancy meals all the time. This is going to be delicious. And whatever's left over, you can make burrito bowls with on top of salads. See how this is going to work, guys? This is the plain rice cauliflower. You could use one of the garlic ones or a flavored rice cauliflower. Okay. I'm also going to throw in some of these mushrooms. I had fresh mushrooms, but I used the last of them. I'm just going to drain off the water. Because I like some mushrooms. There we go. Grab a spoon. All right. We're going to add in our black beans. Now we're talking a whole bunch of protein. I'm going to add in the tomatoes with the chili. I was trying to debate if I was just going to use a little bit of salsa, but I think the tomatoes and the chili will really give it a good flavor. Okay, so we're going to add our chilies in. Tomatoes. Oh, can't forget the taco seasoning. Goodness, what was I thinking? So this is basically a pantry meal that's come together. I didn't even have to go and buy anything. Yeah, I know it's cold, but I'm going to try it. Mmm. That is already delicious. So I'm just not sure which pan this is going to go in. So I'm just going to see how they roll first. And then we're going to go from there. So we're going to fill up, I don't know if you want to call this like a burrito casserole or, I don't know. Again, I'm not into labels. Let's all just be happy. Let's eat healthy. Let's not hurt anybody. And I think maybe this will go in. This one's better. I'm just going to warm these up so that they roll better. Just for like 15 seconds. 15 seconds. So, leave me a comment down below while we're waiting for our Doritos or tortillas. What are your favorite meal prep dishes? I'd love to know what you guys meal prep on a regular basis. Give me some ideas. Sometimes I just need some ideas. You know what I mean? Help a girl out here. Okay. So there is enough here that we could freeze this too in a casserole. Let's try not to overstuff, I guess. So you could actually just roll this. No. Let's tuck. We're going to have to tuck. Just not liking these tortillas very much, that's all. But on the plus side, that pan is perfect because it's going to fit all of my tortillas. One more to squeeze in. Okay, so we have our tortillas. They're all wrapped up. We have a ton left. So we can think about what we can do with this. You can almost use that like a chili and just serve it with tortilla chips with a little bit of nutritional yeast on top of it. It is delicious. You can serve it on top of some salads. So I'm actually going to, I think I would prefer it obviously heated up on top of a salad. So now I have that as a leftover. So now that's going to give me 2 dishes or 2 or 3 dishes. So that's great for my meal prep. And I'm just going to do the enchilada sauce on top. Okay, so we're just now going to put our enchilada sauce all over this. We want to cover it. any of it to get dry. And then I would just bake that at 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to top mine with some nutritional yeast, give it that cheesy flavor. Oh, or you know what? Actually, maybe when I serve it, I'll serve it with some of my homemade cheese sauce, but I'm still going to put some nutritional yeast on top. We're going to throw that in the oven at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes till it's bubbly and golden brown.